And we are back here on the WHHI-TV Daily News. Well, summer is a big time for blockbuster movies, but we all know that the holidays have their fair share. Larry Mann from Park Plaza is here to talk to us about everything happening this holiday season. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's always good to be here. No, we've got a pretty solid holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving lineup this year. Probably the most solid we've had since COVID.
Okay. And of course, some of them have already been released, which is Wicked Part 2 and Zootopia. So tell us about those a little bit.
Yeah, the Wicked is doing very well. It's been a very good Thanksgiving movie, just as it was last year. Zootopia was out a few years ago, the first version of it, and
Right.
the second version is doing fantastic. It actually, this past weekend, outsold Wicked, which was kind of a surprise for an animated film.
Yeah.
But
There'd be lots of grandkids in town, so they had needed something to do.
Oh, we've been mobbed with grandkids, trust me. And so those two have kind of got the holiday season in motion. Coming up, we're going to have several movies that will open in the middle part of December, and then of course there's always a couple that open on Christmas Day.
Right.
And the big one that'll be opening on the 19th of December is the new Avatar film.
Okay. And that's number, is that 3, 4?
It's either 3 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's I've seen a good chunk of the movie. It's just such an amazing movie to watch, and we'll be offering it primarily in 3D because the last time we had Avatar, we had more people see it in 3D than 2D, which is kind of the opposite of the way it usually is.
Okay.
So we'll have it in both 3D and 2D.
Okay.
So, that'll open on the 19th of December. There's also another kids movie that'll be big for Christmas. It's a SpongeBob movie that will open.
Okay, didn't know
SpongeBob
that.
in Search of Squarepants, it's called.
Oh, very interesting. I'm sure that'll be a good one. My kids, growing up, they loved SpongeBob.
Oh
so.
yeah, no, it'll be big. And then there's a movie called The Housemaid, which was a #1 best-selling book.
Right.
That opens, I believe, also on the 19th. And then on Christmas Day, we'll have a movie called Song Sung Blue,
Yes.
which is a Neil Diamond. It's not really a movie about Neil Diamond, although it's about all his music, but it's about a tribute band. It's a true story, and I've seen the movie, and it's very, very well made, very emotional. But it's just an amazing true story of a couple that put together a Neil Diamond tribute band.
And that's Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson, so some
Exactly.
big names there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, my wife and I were at a banquet in LA for Kate Hudson a couple of weeks back. She's an amazing lady. She doesn't do a lot of singing, but she really does a great job in this movie.
Interesting.
Singing her roles. And then let's see. And then Marty Supreme, which is a movie featuring Timothée Chalamet. Marty Supreme is kind of a true story. There is no person named Marty Supreme, but there was a guy in the 50s in New York City that was this world-class, world champion ping pong player.
Okay.
And what he went through in his life to get to that, the ups and the downs and the sacrifices and everything. It's a good, edgy kind of film. So it'll be a good balance there. I think we'll have a little bit of something for everybody.
I was just going to say, that's a really interesting mix of movies. So there's certainly something for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's been, like I say, the fourth quarter of 2025 has been a pretty strong period of time since COVID. Prior to COVID, at Christmas time, there was always too many movies to choose from.
Yeah.
Now, at least we're back into a pattern of where there's, a reasonable number of good quality films coming out. So we're excited about it. Should be a good end of the year. And for a lot of people, going to a movie on Thanksgiving Day or Christmas Day, that's, something that they've been doing as
kind
a
of
family
tradition.
for years.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And you teased before we started filming that there's going to be some new things maybe coming up in the new year. So stay tuned for that. Larry, thank you for being here. And, make sure you're going to the movies at the best movie theater on the island.
Yeah, Park Plaza Cinema,
That's
right
the
across
one.
the street.
That's the one. And we will be back in just a moment, so don't go away.